So now, Philip Tussolino, please, CVP Environment Orange. We would like to hear your presentation.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me to present what Orange is doing on those aspects. My presentation is a direct application of what Jean-Manuel presented and what ITU is doing on the trajectory for ICT sectors. It's important for us. Why? Because in the Paris Agreement, there is a part of the treaty we said that technology could be a part of the solution to mitigation and adaptation and to be under the 1.5 degrees. As the recommendation done by IPCC. So if you want to respect and to contribute to the effort, we have to make strong commitment. And ICTs today are present in every sector. It's a transition. We are in a transition to the old industrial world to a digital world. And if we want to implement more and more ICTs in every sector, in the cities, smart cities, in the buildings, in transportation, in energy, we have to show that ICT reduce the energy consumption and reduce the CO2 emission. Because if we are a part of the solution to help other sectors, we have to be clean by yourself, and we have to prove that. It's a question of honesty and question of business too, because we can sell data. If the data is carbonized, it's not the solution to fight climate change. So we have to go in this direction. And to do that, we need methodology to have a common dialogue with all the members of the sectors. So we need the trajectory for the sectors. We have to have this trajectory to know where we have to position a company in this trajectory and to commit and to have action plan to reduce our own footprint. So Orange have a global position to reduce its global footprint. First of all, at the COP21 to Paris Agreement, we began to commit to reduce CO2 emission by 50%. Up to 2020 with baseline 2006. And we commit to implement circular economy in all our process. Our CEO Stéphane Richard signed the French Business Pledge. It's a group of companies. We commit to do the best they can do to work in the decarbonized world. And 2 weeks ago in New York, at the General UN Assembly in New York, our CEO presented the commitment of GSMA. GSMA, as explained Jean-Manuel, it's an association of mobile operators and the industry linked to the mobile operators. They are committed to be net zero emission up to 2050. So Orange have this commitment too, to be net zero emission at this period and to do the best to be compliant with that. We launch a net zero initiative with Carbon4, which is a company who help to reduce carbon footprint of the industry. And we develop a methodology in link with the ICT trajectory built with ITU and the recommendation of ITU. And for circular economy, Orange is member of Ellen MacArthur Foundation, and we implement a big project with the supply chain, with other companies to know how we can implement circular economy in different parts of the company, in all the functions of the company. We have a project with our supplier. We have built an association which is called JAC, Joint Audit Corporation, with a groupment of different operators, big operators, Vodafone, British Telecom, Verizon, and AT&T, and so on, to discuss with our supplier to know how we can work together to implement circular economy with different equipment, network equipment, BTS, box, optic fiber, and so on. The result we have yet obtained a target. For example, last year in 2018, Orange reached yet its objective 1 year before 2020, because the objective is reduced by 50%. Is overall of 6 points yet. This objective was to draw the change in the company, and now we have a new objective in line with the methodology of ITU, is to be net zero emission in 2050. And we reduce in absolute yet our CO2 emission, because we reduced by 4.5%. The global emission of Orange and CO2 emission. How we do process to reach this objective? We implement in each function a green group of actors. We work on different aspects, for example, in the network, in the building, in the real estate, in transportation, in mobility. In the company, we have a team. We propose innovative solutions to reduce energy consumption and CO2 emission. For example, for IT and for the network, we implement solutions like virtualization of servers. We concentrate the data centers. We implement free cooling to reduce energy consumption of the cooling. We implement solar farm. And this kind of solution are very successful, because this program we began in 2010 avoid with up to now more than 2.7 million tons of CO2. So it's very efficiency, and we save more than 1 billion euro of capex and opex. So it's very profitable to do that, implementing this kind of solution. For us, the principal part of the problem is the network, with more than 80% of the emission of CO2, and we implement the Green ITN 2020 program. For the future, there is a Green ITN 2025 program will arrive. For the real estate building, it's 12% of the emission, and we implement monitoring solution in all the park of building, and we are very efficient in implementing action plan. We reduce by 35% in absolute global emission. For transportation and travel, we implement solution. It's only 7% of our impact. We implement new solution like car sharing. We reduce drastically the capacity of the fleet, and we share cars. We have more than 4,000 vehicles in car sharing. It's the first European car sharing fleet for different companies. It's very useful to reduce CO2 emission. Now the next step is to be net zero carbon. Net zero carbon emission is a methodology to be sure to be conform compliant with Paris Agreement. And to do that, we need a methodology. We will use the methodology of ITU, because if we want to position Orange Group on this objective, we have to know where is the budget carbon of the sector to be compliant with the IPCC recommendation. When we know this budget carbon, we can position Orange in this target to know what is the budget carbon for Orange, and we can have steps to know where we have to do in 2025, where we have to do in 2030, where we have to do in 2040, where we have to do in 2050. And we need the methodology to do that, and we use a methodology that will be used by SBTi. SBTi is a part of the CDP, a Carbon Disclosure Project report that Orange is doing to have a mark to know if we are progressing. By an external group, we can evaluate what Orange is doing. So that is the concept of net zero emission. Net zero emission at the level state to be compliant with Paris Agreement is to reduce the global emission of CO2, to reduce the global warming, and to increase global carbon sinks to have the sequestration of CO2 emission in the atmosphere. So we will apply this to my company. First of all, we have to reduce as we can the best scope 1, 2, and 3. So we are working on the 1 and 2 scope. It's at our end because it's a factory to produce service. It's a network building, transportation of a company. And the scope 3 is how we can help our customer to reduce our own CO2 emission and how we can have a discussion with the supply chain of suppliers to help us and to commit together to reduce CO2 emission. The other aspect is to reduce how we can increase the positive effect of ICT, in fact. And this positive effect is the avoided emission due to ICT solution. For example, in the smart cities, if we implement solution before smart cities and after in the city, before and after, we reduce energy consumption because we can reduce energy consumption of transport in the cities. We can switch off the light in the street if there is no people walking in the street and so on. We can reduce energy consumption of engine. That is avoid emission. We can take into account how we contribute to reduce emission due to our activity. And this is the maximum what we can do in the effort to reduce CO2 emission, because in reality, the zero emission doesn't exist, because if we emit zero, we are die. We do nothing. It's impossible countably to be at zero real. So the countability is net zero in the global activities that we have to fight. And at the end, there is an incomprehensible quantity of CO2 that we can manage by ourselves. So the idea is to implement things to capture CO2 emission in the atmosphere and to have programs to favorite these things because things are the real captation of CO2, and the real captation is the more important to reduce temperature in the atmosphere. A key factor of success to be compliant with net zero emission for us, for a company, is to implement a strong range of renewable energy. So we have a strong program to develop in the different countries where we are present, in developed countries, in European countries, in Asia, and so on. We implement PPA, Power Purchase Agreement, because that we want to do is to create really renewable energy, physical real energy, to increase the quantity of renewable energy offered to a company. So we implement this kind of solution. In Amazon, in Africa, and different countries in Amazon, we implement ESCO. It's an energy service company. We objective to implement 15,000 seats more alimented by ESCO. And we built solar farm in other countries, for example, in Jordan, in Mali. We have a program, we are our own producer of energy built by ourselves. That is an example of plan. We produce renewable energy where Orange is present in Africa and Middle East. It's different countries where we have a program, a big, strong program to build seats, network seats, and for real estate. It's a strong program to be compliant with an ambitious program of net zero emission. My last slide is the choice of Orange. Is simple, only to focus on the fact that we avoid carbon offsetting. We privilege the creation of real energy, renewable energy. So we will implement doing effort really to reduce scope 1 and 2 and 3 to reduce really the CO2 emission. First step. Second step, we have to implement renewable energy with real seat on renewable energy. So we don't want to offset in this scale of solution. And at the end of the program, a different step of our commitment, at the end, or during the evolution of the objective, we will favorize and build carbon sinks to be net zero emission. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, a great presentation.